All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to video 3, the last video. We're going to start with the daily high temperature in Fahrenheit for 1 week in April in Minnesota in April were 39 degrees, 41 degrees, 57 degrees, 61 degrees, 64 degrees, 53 degrees, and 37 degrees. To the nearest whole number, what is the average high temperature for the week? Okay, so you're going to work on that one. Then, when you are done, you're going to work on number 2. Joanna measured the temperature in Fahrenheit of a chemical mixture during a science experiment. What was the mean temperature of the mixture? Round to the nearest tenth. All right, we got 78.6, 80.2, 88.9, 97.4, 98.6, 96.2, 95.1, 93.8, 90.6, 87.8, 86.2, and 80.4. Almost sounds like I'm reading radio stations. All right, and then finally we have Ty. Last year, Ty earned $250 mowing lawn, $128 raking leaves, and $380 shoveling snow. Find Ty's average earning per month. So that was his entire year. You have to figure out what his average was per month. Round the average to the nearest cent. All right, so work on those 3 problems. When you are done, restart the video and check and see how you did. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we look at our first problem, first thing we have to do is we need to add those digits up. So I'm going to take 39 plus 41 plus 57 plus 61 plus 64 plus 53 and 37. Now, I'm going to use a calculator just because I can, and I have one right here. For most of this, I could say I don't know if you have a calculator and you need it, go ahead. Otherwise, I'd like to see you figuring these out by hand, but just because due to time constraints and everything, I'm just going to add them together using my handy dandy calculator. And I got 352. Now, one of the things, especially when I'm adding large data sets, I always do things twice, just because you never know. Sometimes, especially with the calculator, if you miss a button, bad things happen. So add that again, and I get 352. And now I'm going to take 352, and I'm going to divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's going to be 0. That's going to be 5. 35. Subtract 0, 0. Bring down the 2. How many times is 7 going to 2? That's going to be 0. Subtract. Bring down 2. I'm going to add another number, add a decimal point then, bring down my 0. That's going to be 4. I mean, not 4. Got ahead of myself here. That's going to be 2. Okay. And it says to the nearest whole number, so I can ditch this. And the average temperature for the week is 50 degrees. Okay, so let's move on to our next problem. We have Joanna measured the temperature in Fahrenheit of a chemical mixture during a science experiment. What was the mean temperature of the mixture? Round to the nearest tenth. Again, we have a bunch of numbers, and I'm going to use my calculator again. We have 78.6 plus 80.2 plus 88.9 plus 97.4 plus 98.6 plus 96.2 plus 95.1 plus 93.8 plus 90.6 plus 87.8 plus 86.2 plus 80.4, and I came up with 1073.8. And I'm going to pause the video and just add that again because it just probably sounds really boring to listen to me add. So give me a second here. I got the same thing when I added the second time. So we're going to take this and we're going to divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to take 1073.8 divided by 12. And we're 0 times into 1, 0 times, and then that's 8. Multiply, that's 6. carry the 1. That's 8 plus 1 is 9. Now we're going to subtract, and we've got 1, 1, and I'm going to bring down the 3. So how many 12s and 11 113? And let's call that 9. Multiply that out. That's going to be 8. Carry the 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. Okay. Can't do 3 less 8, so go to a neighbor. This becomes 0. This becomes 1. 13 less 8 is 5. 0, 0. And bring down the 8 because our decimal point's right there. Remember, it goes right above. How many times does 12 go into 58? We're going to call that 4. Okay, and that's 48. Subtract 0, 1. Add a 0, bring it down. How many times does 12 go into 100? That's going to be 8, because that's going to be 96. And it's round to the nearest 10, so look at the 8. 8 tells us to go up. So our answer should be 89.5 degrees. All right? All right, finally, we've got Ty earning $250 mowing lawn, $128 raking leaves, and $380 shoveling snow. How much does he earn per month? So we're going to take what he earned, 250 plus 128 plus 380, and we're going to add those together. That's going to give me 8. 5, 15, carry the 1, 4, 3, 4, 700. He earned $758 for the year. So how much did he earn per month? So we're going to take this, okay, and then hopefully we know the number of months in the year. Hopefully we know that. It should be something like 12. At least I'm hoping it's 12. Okay, so then we figure out how many. That would be 0. How many 12s in 75? That would be 6. Multiply that out. That's 12. Carry the 1s. 6, 7. Okay, we're going to subtract. 3. Bring down the 8. Okay. How many 12s in 38? That would be 3. 36. Subtract. 2. I'm going to add a 0, so I add a decimal point. 0. Bring it down. That's going to be 1, and I didn't leave myself much room, so let's just pretend I'm 20 minus 12. It's going to be, can't do, 8, and I can bring down another 0. How many 12s in 80? That's going to be 6, and that's 72. Subtract 8, bring down a 0, and that's going to be 6. So what we're going to do is we're going to round to the nearest cent. That's, look at our neighbor. So our answer should be Ty earns, and let's bring it up here, $63.17 per month. So hopefully you got all of these answers correct. Let's find a different color and maybe mark them in. So answer 1, answer 2, and answer 3. That's all I got. Sorry this last video was a lot. It just took a lot of time explaining these. Hopefully you did well. But regardless, you need to go talk to Mr. Winkleman, and he's got a wonderful gift for you.